typically we have, I'm going to go from standing position, right? Distance is your best friend, one of the yellow belt things. Get your body out of the way. You teach them, some people either cat up and strike or you slide up and then go to the cat and strike. Oh, dang. That's not good. Slide up here. And then the point of origin to point of contact part is the O. Right? And I'm a big fan of, if you're not going to take his head off, don't bother throwing the blow. Right? So what we're going to do, we're going to circle it up a little bit. I usually teach a little bit of an insert, which is to say, when you draw it back, one of the rules in Kenpo is minor before major. So my major is going to be this. I should have one of these. Right? Pick it up, put it where I want it. I also want to stop his forward momentum. So I'm going to do something called rebounding. And I'm going to let my hand slap off my own shoulder after that minor and become a chop that stops into the chest. There's Clark, right? Now I have a rangefinder, so even when I'm doing this dart, I know where to find Clark. Right? And then from here, I'm going to do my slide up, and remember the gravity. Remember, this is going to or through. Right now I'm doing two. What do I want to switch it to? If I would have chopped myself in the thigh, Clark's head's going to get in the way. Right? So what we're going to do is that now sort of destruction becomes this. Here, stop, wham! Right? And we're going to circle it up a little bit. So instead of being robotic and mechanical in motion, we're going to have some circles. We also want to explore opening orbits and open the ellipse of a path, or the arc of a path, because we're surrounded by a universal pattern, all directions, all times, whatever the heck. So this inward parry, if I open the inward parry up, what do I have? Aha! Right? Everybody remember finger set? Mostly? I see people complain about it all the time online. Finger set's dumb, I'm not going to do it. It is the best piece in Kenpo, period. Right? It's what makes us Cuisinarts instead of pugilists. And what makes us executioners instead of defenders. Right? I can be, I'm getting attacked, I have to defend. Or I can be, I have a target, I'm going to execute. Right? And the difference is whether or not you start using the stuff you pick up in finger set. So we have in finger set, inward four-finger raise, we have inward, outward four, these two-finger slices. We have these things across. We're going to revisit all of those today as the inserts that make us executioners instead of defenders. Right? So I've got this guy, I mind my own self-business. He does this thing, I'm going to get my minor, I'm going to get my major, I'm going to get my shot here, and then this, I'm going to keep this moving. No point, I'm going to stop. If I have poop, we're going to do a lot of rubbing and blunting and scraping today. If I have poop on my body, on my hands, when I make contact with my bad guy, I want to wipe the poop off. So when it comes to the strike, I'm going to have my shot, wipe the poop off, and now we're going to do a thing called strike manipulation. Where is he? Where do I know he is? He's where he is because I put him there, right? So I have this, and I'm going to make a shot, and I blast right down to this thing. And what we're not going to bother doing a whole lot of is, right? Because if I'm good at my strike manipulation and I hook this in the eye, back behind the bridge of the nose and pull, which way is he heading? Towards you. Toward me. If I do that with this one on the same path on the way back this outward, which way is he coming? Toward me. If I whack them in the floating ribs, one of the seal of breath spots, right? Seal of breath is anytime you chop the front, back, or sides of the ribs the diaphragm connects to. The diaphragm goes into spasm, the guy goes, right? When we do that to people, they go forward. Few people get hit in the stomach and go, wow, yeah, ooh, that hurt. They go forward into pain. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. I've got them where I need them. Now all I got to do is an exaggerated step. We'll pick this up and go, where is it? It's coming forward, right? I really want this hack, this chop, not to be on the side of his neck, but to be on kind of the back 45-degree angle of that neck. So I can start trying to separate the facet joints and intersome discs. And when I blow this rear knee out, my opponent brings the head where I want, and I have to go, bam, and I get to decapitate him because I'm an executioner. So let's spread out, grab a partner. What I want you to work on is delayed sword with a couple of points. So sword destruction with a couple of inserts. Big, wide inward parry that breaks past the face. Big, wide outward two-finger slice that converts to become the outward extended block. Parry will just roll right off me and become a chop, a death check, and then we're just going to whack him in the knee, and as we land, boom, down for this.